Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I did a sit down video, so I decided to do one today. I'm gonna do an advice video on school. Anyway, an advice video on school and like tips, tricks, and anything like that. I know some states are already in school, but I don't start for another week and a half, so let's just get into the video. Hope you enjoy. Keep on watching. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. Yeah. Alright, to start off this video, I know that a lot of people have trouble with finding their group when it comes to school. Like, I know that I had that trouble for a little while, but then I quickly found my people and got through school because I also had people outside of school. But basically, you're with the same people every day, if you think about it. Whether you're with the same people all day, you're with the same people every day. Over time, you're gonna realize, like, I'm stuck with these people every day for 180 days. Like, for 10 months, I'm gonna be with the same people every day in class. So make friends that way. Because I know that some of my teachers, they didn't switch seats for the whole year. Like, I had the same seats for the whole year. So it was with the same people the whole year, like sitting near them and stuff. But you can just like be like, hey guys, like, what's up, you know, like, just start trying to make conversation, talk about the teacher, talk about the work. You know, you can make friends easily that way. And I know that sometimes it's really scary for some people, but honestly, when it comes down to it, you really want friends to be with, to know, like, these are the people I have in school. Like, whether you guys hang out of school is a different story, but at least you know you have those people for a few hours a day. Another tip on making friends is joining clubs and activities. I know that sing is a really big activity that's for literally anybody. You don't have to be a performer, you can just be wanting to be part of it, and there you go, you're part of it. Like, you could be part of tech crew, or like whether you just want to hang out and like be involved, you know, that's a big part of it. There's a bunch of sports. I'm not a sports person. I love performing and dancing and everything, so I joined my dance team. And also look for clubs and stuff that maybe like you're into. Like, I know a lot of different schools have different cultural clubs, so that's a big part of it too, that maybe you can find your culture in a club at your school, or you could even start one. I know it's very, very simple to start a club. You could just find a teacher you trust, and then be like, hey, I want to start this, like, I want to do this, and there you go, you have a club. You just need a few people to join. So that's another idea. So yeah, I think that's it about making friends. I know it can be really, really hard sometimes to make a new friend because of being shy and being anxious and everything. I understand, but if you really want to have people in school, you have to face your fear, face your anxiety, and just do it. Because I know sometimes I get anxious when I meet new people and everything, but the best thing to do is just go for it, because you never know, this person could be your best friend, whether it's in class, out of school, everything like that. So I highly suggest doing that. It'll be worth it in the end if you guys click. So next is organization. To be organized, you have to keep everything planned out and make sure you have everything in one place, another thing in another place, like one thing in another place. Because how I like to stay organized, I like to plan everything out. So Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, after I finish my homework, I like to plan my outfits for the week, or I like to plan what I'm doing for the week, because with clubs and everything, sometimes you don't know what time you're going to be home, or like when you'll be available. I know last year, my club, my dance team, my practices would start right after school, like right after my last class ended, and that would be really hard to do homework. So I would do homework when I get home, or like after I eat dinner or something. So you definitely have to have everything planned time-wise. My school doesn't have uniforms, so I like to plan my outfits on Sunday night. I know a lot of people don't have this, but I had like not a messed up schedule, but I didn't have first period some days. I had first period some days, you know, last year. But if you have something like that, plan when you want to wake up, plan how long it's going to get ready, plan when you want to leave and everything. I don't rely on my parents to get to school. I just flung my pen across the room. But I don't rely on my parents to get to school. I actually get to school by the bus, by the city bus. So, because who needs your parents to waste gas money when you have a free Metro card that gets you to school in 5 minutes? I mean, I live 5 minutes away from my school, so I suggest getting a student planner, because sometimes when you write something down, I read online that when you write stuff down, I didn't read online, I've been told that when you write stuff down, you remember it better, because so maybe if you write something down, you'll remember you wrote it, whether you don't have to remember what it was, but maybe you remember you wrote it and the topic. So maybe if you get a student planner, you'll be able to remember about my homework, like my practices, like when I'm going to do my homework, like everything like that. So I highly suggest that. If not, if you can't find yourself getting a student planner, or you don't find one that's cute enough, because that's about to be me, like I want like a specific one because I'm extra, use like any notebook or something. Like it doesn't have to be like a fancy like calendar notebook. Like I'm about to go to the dollar store and get like a cheap notebook, because I'm not going back to school shopping. Like who cares, you know, who cares? But find like a little notebook that you can just write down your stuff. Put it in your phone, because I know they send notifications on the calendar when you put something down, or reminders, anything like that, they send you notifications. So I highly recommend doing that. Also, when you need to do stuff, make lists, because that also helps with organization. If you make lists of like stuff you need, stuff you have to do, anything like that, make lists. Pack what you need the night before. Like I do this all the time, and it really helps. It saves me time in the morning. At least what I do is, if I need to like fill something up in the morning, like if I need to make my lunch, I put my lunch bag on the counter. Like I put my lunchbox on the counter, like where I hold my lunch, I put that on the counter to remember, oh, I have to make my lunch. So I remember every day. Or I'll just pack my stuff the night before. Like sometimes I need to like have my parents sign something, like I'll put it on the counter for me to remember, and then they'll leave it there. So do like little stuff like that. Either pack your stuff the night before, or put it somewhere where you know you'll see it. Like if you know you're gonna grab something for breakfast, like put it there. Put something you need to remember to do there. That helps a lot. It helps you save time. I highly recommend doing that. The next thing is, I know school is tough. Let's face it. School's hard. You don't want to do it. Nobody wants to do it. Some people really want to learn, some people don't want to learn, or some people find it hard to learn. It's okay. That's fine. You know, school isn't for everybody. I don't love school. I don't hate school. I tend to learn things really quickly, because that's just how my brain works. Like, I don't know, but I learn things quicker than other students. I know that. I'm not bragging in any way. It's true. It's just what I do. It's just what happens. I can't control how my brain works. So if you have trouble in school and your teachers are nice, I highly recommend you go and see them after school, or not after school, after class, because that can really, really help. It really helps if you talk to your teachers, or you get in contact with them somehow. I know my teachers always put their email. Every teacher in my school has their email up somewhere in their classroom where you can see it, because my school is very virtual. We like to connect with email, and we're so connected with Google and everything. Like, it's a whole virtual environment. So I highly recommend finding their email, whether they have like some type of work contact type of thing. Do that if you really, really need help, or if your school has like a website. Like I know schools in New York, they use PeoplePath. So, and you can contact your teachers on that. If you have that kind of way where you can contact your teachers, send them a message or anything, I highly recommend doing that, because if you really struggle, you can't just sit there and do nothing. If you struggle and you know you need help, tell somebody. Tell your parents. Don't be afraid to ask your parents, because they just want you to succeed. They want you to do your best, or they want the best out of you. And if you don't tell them that you're struggling, you're not gonna give them your best. Like, you're gonna be like, all right, like, I don't understand this, you know, it's whatever. You have to tell somebody, because you need help. You don't have to be like crazy about school, but if you really find you're struggling and you're upset about it, you really should do something. Because if you're the one that's getting upset over it and you're like, I need to do better, like, just help yourself do better. I'm not saying that school's everything. Like, school's not everything. Your health comes first before school. But if you're really upset about struggling and everything and you want to do something, don't be afraid to do something. Ask your teachers, ask your parents for extra tutoring. Maybe your parents can say something to your teachers if you don't want to. Don't be afraid to be comfortable to ask somebody. Or maybe if you have a friend that is close with their teacher, don't be afraid to ask, because it's very, very important to be comfortable with your teachers, because you're going to be stuck with them for the whole year unless something happens, I don't know, but you're going to be stuck with them though for the whole year. Just try to be comfortable with them, nice to them, everything like that. Also, be on the lookout. Sometimes your school in general does like open tutoring, because I know my school does that when regions come and finals come around, that teachers do like open tutoring for anybody, like not just their students, but their school holds open tutoring. Look out for that too, because sometimes that might be posted around your school and the walls and the hallways and everything. So look out, be on the lookout for that too, because you never know when you might find that, when it might come up. Like I said before, your health is the most important thing before school, for sure. So make sure you get sleep. And I know that people can't sleep and everything. Just try your best, because I know how most bodies work, I guess. If you wake up early, you're gonna go to sleep early. So you wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, you probably want to go to sleep by like 10. Like, your body's like, get me to sleep. And I know sometimes you'll be up late doing homework or like essays and stuff. Like, I get that. I'm sometimes in that situation too, where I'm up for hours doing homework, and I force myself to stop at a certain time if I'm really working on something. You just need to try to do sleep. That makes sense. Try to get sleep. Do your homework as soon as you get home, or like a half hour after you get home, or an hour. Let's say you get home at 3. Try to do your homework 3:30, 4. Let's say you get home 2:30. Try to do your homework at 3 or 3:30, because the quicker you do your homework, you get it out of the way, done, you can rest for the whole day. And if your body's tired and hello? So, do your homework like as soon as you get home. It's the best thing, so you can relax all day. Your body will be tired and you'll want to go to sleep, because sleep is key, especially when you wake up early. It's key. Also, when you get work and you get dates that are due like at the end of the week, like let's say you get something Monday and it's due Friday or the next Monday or anything like that, get it started as soon as possible, because when I tell you this helps, when I do that, when I have longer due dates, I knock it out in the first 2 to 3 days, because usually it's a longer assignment. So I knock it out the first 2-3 days that it's due, get it done, and then I know I'm done with it, I'm over, and I remind myself, okay, I did that, no need to worry. So I highly recommend doing that, because then all the stress will be away and you'll just get it done like that. The last topic is kind of the same as the last one, where like your health is more important. School is very tough at times, where you're just like stressed out of your mind and you need time to just breathe. Like, I know how that feels. You just want to like get out and you just want to breathe, and you're like, I can't wait till we have off, I can't wait till Saturday, I can't wait till Friday afternoon. I get it, trust me, everyone gets it. So just take a Friday night, a Saturday all day, because I like to do my homework on Sundays, because I know like I don't make plans that day. I just do homework on Sundays just to be, you know. So take out a Friday night, a Saturday night, Sunday night even, whenever you're available and free of work, to just relax. Like I am right now. Relaxed. Because this relaxing is like the most important thing when you're in school and you're a student that's working every day. Like, take a long, nice shower and like wash your face and just like relax, and then pull up in some sweatpants or leggings, no pants at all, like whatever you want. A nice long baggy shirt like this one that's really, really comfortable, and like pull up your favorite pillow, watch your favorite movie, watch some Netflix. I also, shopping is part of my therapy. I love shopping. That's just me. If you like to read, pull up your favorite book or a book you're reading, because if you read, I'm sure you're reading in the middle of a book, or read a book you've been wanting to read. Listen to your favorite music. I know chill music like helps me a lot. If you like to take care of your skin, then do a face mask. Anything that makes you feel relaxed, because it soothes you and you just feel at peace and like everything in the world is great. I rest my case. In all seriousness, you need to do this, because I know sometimes you just like are so done with school and you're like, I want to leave. I just want to not go to school anymore. I don't want to do this homework. I don't want to do this essay. I don't want to do this project. I get it. We've all been there, done that. So this is so important to just have your mind relaxed and peaceful. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped, because those are my key tips for school. Because school can be rough and tough and annoying and frustrating, because I know how it is. I don't want to go back to school. I hate it. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye!